Howdy, folks. I'm Brian,
I'm Amber.
and here's some Saturday morning special Reddit. I got so excited about reading this one that I read the whole thing and didn't record it. So let's get started. Our first letter is titled, Am I the jerk for accidentally spilling wine on my aunt's dress at my brother's wedding? So this weekend, I, a 24-year-old female, attended my brother, a 27-year-old male's wedding to his childhood sweetheart. His wife, a 25-year-old female, we'll call her Hannah, is the sweetest girl ever. She's been our neighbor ever since we were little, and we've been best friends since I was about 4 and Hannah was 5. She and my brother got together when they were 15 and 16. My brother hadn't turned 17 by this point in the year because I know some of you would be confused. But it was clear that they were perfect for each other from the moment they started dating. Well, because we've known Hannah and her family for so long, and because they were our neighbors, they often came to family gatherings and we had at our house. Both families were overjoyed to find out that they had started dating, even more so when they announced that they were getting married. Anyways, fast forward to the bachelorette party. There was me, Hannah, her sister, my mom, my aunt, Hannah's mom, and a couple of our friends. We got onto the topic of wedding traditions, and my aunt brought up the fact that she believed only the bride wearing white was outdated tradition that was derogatory towards women and encouraged purity culture. Everyone was silent. I spoke up and I said that I believed the opinion was relative and that it all depended on the bride's opinion on the matter, and pretty much everyone agreed. But my aunt just seemed mad and off for the rest of the night. When the wedding invitations were given out, it stated that it was a beach themed wedding, so bright colors were encouraged, but please no white, as they had decided that the bride and groom were going to be wearing white so they could stand out in the sea of colors, which I thought was beautiful. However, on the day of the wedding, everyone was in the cabana reception area. My brother and Hannah decided to have a ceremony in private with just me, their parents, and Hannah's sister present, and my aunt strutted in this white, flowy maxi beach dress, and everyone's jaw dropped to the floor. Hannah was visibly upset, and my brother was trying to comfort her when I picked up my red wine off the table. I walked through the crowd to where my aunt was talking to Hannah's very angry sister, and I just happened to trip on a rock and sent my wine spilling all over my aunt. Oopsie daisies. She was livid. She started screaming and storming off in a stroke. Hannah came up and thanked me, saying that I was the best friend ever, and my brother just wordlessly gave me the biggest hug and kissed me on the top of my head. However, it's been about a week, and I've had messages from numerous family members saying that I'm the jerk for doing that to my aunt in front of everyone, when I could have just dragged her to the side and asked her to change because it made Hannah uncomfortable. My aunt has also ranted about me ruining the day and her dress on Facebook and sent me her dry cleaning bill. So, am I the jerk? Alright, folks, what do you think? Jerk or not the jerk?
Mostly not the jerk.
Maybe justified jerk, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the thing is that, yeah, I think there's a law that it's bad luck to wear white to the dreading wedding if you're not the bride for this very reason, right? Who's to say it wasn't just luck, you know? It was bad luck on the aunt's part to wear white, right? So, I mean, the aunt, while she was trying to make her, she was trying to push her point of view. And you're welcome to have a conversation with someone. You're welcome to talk to somebody and discuss your feelings on something like purity culture and wearing white to weddings. But at the end of the day, the bride and the groom get to have a say and decide what they want at their wedding. And the aunt decided to take this as a moment to push her beliefs on everyone else. She didn't give everyone the chance to, like, say, oh, yeah, maybe this was outdated, blah, blah, blah. And largely white nowadays doesn't really necessarily mean what it used to mean because everyone wears white, right? I mean, like, and there's a lot of stuff happening that would mean that people couldn't wear white, right? And there are some religious sects that certainly do still believe in this wearing white to weddings, and if you aren't pure, then you can't wear white to a wedding. But I think that's probably largely in the minority. It's mostly just kind of at this point in time a cultural thing. I feel like while there are roots in this purity culture, I don't necessarily know that this is like the purity culture thing. And maybe like I actually would love to see people get away from white wedding dresses because I think white's just kind of a plain color. I mean, it can look beautiful, and I think that there can be beautiful white wedding dresses, but I think there can also be beautiful blue wedding dresses
Like
and red
mine.
wedding dresses and purple. I think there's a whole rainbow of colors out there that could be used to make wedding dresses look, absolutely fabulous no matter what color you choose. So, you
Exactly.
know, so I think that, white is a great color, but I think there are also a lot of great colors as well. So, as for what happened here, OP, you took matters into your own hands and you did what you felt was necessary. And I think that there's a lot of people who would cheer you on for that. And so I don't think that I'm going to withhold any judgment. So anyhow, take care and good luck. Mark them down as time served. Margaret Hale Thornton says, not the jerk, it's clear from the aunt's prior comments and pattern of behavior, as well as her reaction after the wine was spilt, that nothing short of the nuclear option was going to work. If you had taken her aside to ask her to change, it would have just been more of the same BS about how she's right and the bride's wrong and purity culture, blah, blah, blah. Better just to get it over with. I wouldn't invite the aunt to future events. Sounds like she's a mess. With all the red flags fluttering around White Aunt before the wedding, the only thing that would have topped a glass of red wine would have been a jar of marinara. Not the jerk. In fact, you're a rock star. Pay the dry cleaning bill and tell her it was worth every cent.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought.
I love this. And the statement, worth every penny, makes me feel like she should pay it in literal cents. Make it hail. Alright folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider giving me a like, and if you didn't, consider giving me a dislike. Happy Saturday! I hope you all have delicious beverages that you're drinking.
I have water.
Amber has very, very delicious water. It's the tastiest water that has
Very.
ever been.
No, it's just very boring.
Don't listen to Amber. She doesn't know what she's talking about. It's clearly the most delicious water ever. She's just giving me dagger eyes for some reason. I don't understand why. Am I the jerk for telling my wife that she likes something? I hope you're all having a great day so far. I hope that if you're working this weekend, then your week is winding down and everything is going splendid for you. And I hope if you have today off, then your weekend is going fabulously for you. So anyhow, take care and I'll see you all tomorrow.